Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's your boy, YouLoveNicktana. Back again with another episode of the pod. This is Tana's Eye View podcast, and this is episode 6. First off, I want to say thank you guys for stopping in and listening to this episode. If you guys are, if you guys are new here, man, welcome. If you guys want to listen to all my other episodes, you guys can check that out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We have them on both platforms now. And to start off the introduction, first thing I want to say is shout out to y'all, because I've only put out 5 episodes and we have 100 all-time downloads, guys. Pat yourselves on the back for that. That's a big accomplishment for me, man. I'm super geeked about that. That's super fucking dope to say that in 5 episodes we got 100 all-time downloads. That's kind of dope to me. You guys are really fucking with the pod. You guys like hearing me talk, ramble, whatever, hear about my gaming and Twitch side of things. I appreciate that. I really do. That shows that I'm doing something right. So thank you guys for that, man. That's a big deal for me. And it's just amazing. I'm more than blessed. I'm glad it's blowing up. So yeah, with I guess I should have explained the podcast for the people that are new, but there's 5 other episodes. I usually explain what it's about, but it's just about Twitch and gaming shit. But if you guys are liking it, make sure you guys rate this 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Tell a friend, tell a brother, tell a sister, tell your mom, grandpa, whoever. Listen to the Tana's Eye View podcast. Other things that's rocking and going on with me right now is we reached 700 followers on Twitch. So yippee to that, man. I'm excited about it. Around this time, I was sitting around 250 something followers. In just a year span of time, we've gotten 500 followers through a year, streaming 2 days a week, sometimes 3 depending. And just the growth that we've been through this year has just been it's been amazing. It's been blessing. So yeah, shout out to the 700 that's been rocking with me on Twitch. If you guys want to check out my Twitch, it's twitch.tv/YouLoveNicktana. We're getting into Madden season right now. I'm gonna be streaming that Friday, early access. So if you guys want to check that out, man, make sure you guys check me out at twitch.tv/YouLoveNicktana. We've also been playing Back for Blood, other things like that, and I'm also looking for someone to collab with on It Takes Two. I'm trying to find the right partner, someone that's gonna work around my time, someone that's gonna be really interesting, get you guys jumping. I'm never gonna give you guys some half-ass partners to work with, bro. I'm not in it for the I want y'all to be entertained, bro. I'm trying to get a homie that's gonna fucking get you guys laughing and having a good time. So we're working on that right now. Take a sip of that coffee real quick. Also, we will have another guest on the podcast next week. I'm very excited to bring this guy on. He's a good friend of mine and stuff. I'm not gonna say who he is yet, but we do have some. I'm gonna work on bringing more guests on the pod, only because at first I was thinking you know what, I kind of want to make this a solo thing where I kind of just say what I gotta say, but at the same time I like having guests, especially if you're part of my little group, part of my little family. It does nothing but we spit, have a good time, talk, bounce off each other, man. It really is a good time. So I do like having another person to bounce stuff off of. Even though I did kind of want to make this whole thing, but I'm starting to be more lenient with bringing in more guests. So we're gonna bring in more guests, and with that being said, we're gonna I got a guest next week lined, or in the next 2 weeks lined up. I know it's been kind of late since the last pod, just been really busy with stuff. I went on vacation to Florida, if you guys didn't know. Very good time. Spent some time with the family, in-laws, etc. It was a great time on the beach. On this beautiful ass house with a hot tub, pool. It had it all, man. It was such a good time. Yeah, we were out on little islands and crab bars and stuff like that, sandbars, crab bars. Whoa, it's early for me. Recording this at 8:13 on a Tuesday. Yeah, it's a little too early for me, folks. But God, man, it was a good time. Love being out there with the family and just taking a week off from the streaming and shit, man, and just being out in the sun. Trulies on Trulies on Trulies on Trulies on Trulies on Trulies on Trulies, man. We were getting to it. getting to it, man. We are having a good time, man. So nothing but good vibes there. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get it started with my topics for today. So yeah, first off, I do want to shout out my socials like always. If you guys are watching the video version, if you look on the top right of my screen, I got this cute little thing that my boy Damien made for me. It's so, it like cycles through all my socials. Make sure you check me out at all those socials. YouLoveNicktana on everything. I'm posting a lot more on Instagram, posting some selfies of me, my setup. I'm gonna start doing some Instagram lives just to answer some of y'all's questions, because just to be around y'all more and just talk, like whatever free time I can. I want to be able to talk to people that are rocking with me and just get some things off my chest. Maybe just if there's something that gets announced that like I want to talk about right now, like it would be good to just be able to talk to you guys and get it off my chest and stuff. Before I move on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I should be good. Yeah, man, I don't want to keep rambling on, bro. We already been doing this for 6 minutes. So like, first topic I do want to touch on is not really gaming related, but it is about the Delta variant of COVID. People are saying that it's different. With that being said, man, I have an article here. Like, I kind of breezed through it, man. Like, the only thing I gotta say to y'all, man, if you guys are going out, even if you guys are vaccinated, man, make sure you guys are washing your hands. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. Like, obviously this COVID stuff, like, it isn't a joke. I got sick. I hated it. I know a lot of people really aren't scared of getting sick or whatever else, but it doesn't, like, at this point, man, like, it seems like it's nothing to like be fucking with this, because there's other variants, blah blah blah. They're talking about bringing back masks even if you are vaccinated. I'm not really worried about that subject. It's more of the fact that, like, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves, hygiene wise, health wise. Make sure you guys are showering, washing your hands. Like, I know that sounds silly, but like, that's one way you could prevent COVID, is just making sure that you're washing your hands, taking care of yourself. Make sure you're not in other people's faces, kissing people you don't know, kissing people you don't know, putting your lips on people you don't know, and like, just, you know, just practice being safe and germ, whatever the word would be. Just like, watch what you're doing, man. Watch whose hand you're touching. Make sure you wash your hands after going to the bathroom, whatever else. Like, and I know you guys are gonna roast me or whatever, like, but like, at the same time, like, we could get this shit stopped if we just wash our hands and take care of ourselves, man. Just do basic hygiene that we've been taught our whole lives. So I just want to keep that, just bring that out, that obviously there's a Delta variant to this COVID thing. Make sure you guys are being safe. If you're vaccinated, great. If you're not, please be safe. Make sure you guys are washing your hands, etc, etc, etc. That's all I really wanted to say with that. Nintendo had a summer sale. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the article on that. If you guys are watching the video version, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up all the deals that are coming up for Nintendo. Yep. So I got it all right here. The best deals on the Nintendo eShop. You got Fire Emblem Warriors for $42. These are all the games right here. I don't really want to say them all, but like, some really good deals, like Mario Party for $40 if you want to play something with your friends. Unravel 2 is a classic. Splatoon 2, I would say buy Splatoon 2's. Like, obviously that's a really great game, but at the same time, they're probably getting ready for Splatoon 3. But if you want to get something like a nice little head start on that to see if you would really want to spend the $60 on Splatoon 3, I say go ahead and try it out. It's not gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna do nothing like crazy for you. Mario Tennis, I don't really give a fuck about that. Mortal Kombat, I'm not playing a fighting game on my Switch unless it's Smash. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and bring that about all the games on the eShop. You guys can go ahead, check that out. It's through August 11th, so yo, y'all are gonna be mad as fuck. So like, you have one day to figure this out, because your boy really stalled out on this podcast because he was busy. So I'm posting this today. Y'all have one day to figure out what game you're gonna buy, and it better not be fucking, what's the worst game out of this list? I don't even know. Probably the Plants vs Zombies game. But yeah, I wanted to bring that about. And then also with that being said, I want to bring up the Xbox Game Pass games that are coming to August. And it's going to be really quick too, because all these games are pretty much garbage. These are coming to Game Pass on August 10th. So I did a good job here because these are coming out today. You got Skate 3, Skate. Those are about the only really noticeable. Hades is good. But other than that, like, this is it. Like, really short, but I mean, if you have an Xbox and you guys are looking to pick up Skate, play Skate for a little bit, you got it. Skate 3 and Skate 1. Because it is on EA Play. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. If you guys got Game Pass Ultimate, if not, make sure you cop. All right, sweet. Our next topic is out. We're gonna be talking about the Back 4 Blood beta. If you guys don't know, last weekend we ended up getting a code for Back 4 Blood. It was really easy to get. If you were on Twitch, all you had to do was watch a streamer who had drops enabled, watch them for an hour, create a Warner Brothers account, and then you go ahead, redeem the code on Warner Brothers after you watch the streamer for an hour, and then you get a code. With that, you also get 3 other codes to send to your friend. Now, keep in mind, this was just for the beta of the game. I gotta look up the exact day it ends because I really don't fucking know. I keep on forgetting. But I'm pretty sure it was like the 12th and not like, or the 15th or something stupid, bro. Like, it was like a really, really short time. But I ended up getting a code and I ended up streaming it on my own channel with drops enabled. And I had a blast. If you guys don't know what Back 4 Blood is, Back 4 Blood is basically Left 4 Dead. It's the developer is the same. I'm pretty sure it's like Turtlehead or something like that. But it's pretty much just like Left 4 Dead, same, pretty much the same aspect. You got four friends and you're going through linear maps and you're pretty much just trying to make it to the end and shooting the shit out of zombies. Like, it's a great time. It's fun. It's fucking funny. I really enjoyed the game. I didn't try it on any harder difficulties, so I don't really know the different skill gaps between it. But even on the easiest difficulty, if you don't have the right strategy going in, or if you don't have, if you feel like not everybody's carrying their own weight, you can get clapped, I feel like. Because, like, there was times where, like, okay, so like there was a time I ran through it with on Saturday. I ran it with a different group of people I ran with on Friday. And it was their first time running the game. Ammo is very scarce, like, in that game. Which I don't really like. It is really hard to find. I don't know how it was for the first Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2. But like I think there's 5 types of ammo. You got shotgun, rifle, sub, sniper, something else, but like SMG and pistol are the same. So like if you're rocking with a certain character that has a pistol, and like you probably don't want to run the SMG just because like you're using 2 of the same guns with 2 of the same ammo. So like you're gonna run out of ammo a lot quicker than if you would be like if you ran somebody that had the secondary of like a machete and then you rocked an SMG, because then you're just using 1 ammo. And now when I say that is because like somebody else should be running like an assault rifle, because then like you guys aren't like, when with ammo being so scarce, I feel like you have to set it up that way. Like I was running into trouble where it was like, oh, I'm out of ammo. Well, I need this for my assault rifle. Nobody's gonna drop their ammo for you, like, especially if you're getting clapped. So trying to keep that in mind. I didn't like how scarce the ammo was, but I don't know how it was for older games and stuff like that, but strategy had to do with stuff like that. I know the harder difficulties that said like you could do friendly team damage, so keep that in mind. Like I said, I didn't try it, but even on the first difficulty, it was pretty tough. I found myself getting downed a few times, but nothing too hard. Basically, the beta only introduced 1 run. I would say it was an act. So like 1 act or 1 little section of the story with like 8 different parts of it. So you get a decent chunk of it, but once you beat it, you just pretty much replay it again. They had versus up. I didn't really fuck with the verses. I tried playing it like one time and like everybody quit, and it just seems like it's not finished, or like they just really didn't care for it. So yeah. I think one of the funnest things that we did in that beta actually was there's a firing range, and like we were like quick scoping each other. Like we found ourselves like sitting in the fucking in the firing range trying to quick scope each other and have quick scoping battles. Like that shit was fun. So like yeah, Back for Blood, it's coming out in October. Just wanted to let you guys know the little bits and pieces of how I feel about it. Like I said, I did enjoy it. Ammo's scarce, but like that's not gonna make or break the game. For $60, I'll probably end up copping. I can't wait to see what it does. I just want to make sure that the replay factor is there. You got like the replay, like what do you want to do when you beat the game? Like hopefully like they come out with a DLC, or they come out with like versus gets stepped up. Like I think it has the potential to be a good game. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. The next game I am going to talk about is Madden 22. I am going to be playing Madden 22 this weekend. I wrote this topic for last week, but I think I covered it on stuff that happened like 2 weeks ago. Madden 22 had their first stream booted back up for like Good Morning Madden, and they were basically giving heads ups on what the programs and like what's happening with Mutt. If you guys don't know, in Madden I play Mutt, which is Ultimate Team. That's my game mode I pretty much play, and I've been playing for about a year now. They're showing that's good. There's gonna be like a battle tower, so you could pretty much grind out all your challenges and shit like that, and you get rewarded with certain cards and stuff like that, which I really like. You're gonna be able to grind to certain levels and get like certain cards that like reward you for that grind. Like Madden, I feel like you got really nothing from leveling up. The shitty thing that Madden would always do, or EA, I don't want to say Madden, it'd be EA. You would get to level 50, right? Let's say you get to level 50. So you get to level 50. When you get to level 50, they don't give you nothing. Like you get a battle, you get a level up pass, which is okay, because then you could substitute that for a player. But like other than that, like it doesn't give you the player that you need. So like you would have to like, they would give you an option to buy something in the store when you level up, like a level up pack. So like if I made it to level 50, instead of giving me something, they would give me an option to buy something that would guarantee me something. So like I think they're gonna go in a different direction basing on how MLB was. They're gonna go with that like, you know, like battle tower, like grind out your challenges, and once you level up, you get you get certain cards that will benefit your team. I like that a lot. They also are introducing something called strategy cards. Also a new thing to Madden, which basically like it's just a chemistry. Like if you want power offense, passing offense, West Coast, etc., etc., etc. Perfectly okay with that, because I would set my fucking my chems and it would take forever because you had to do it on each individual person. But instead of doing it on each individual person, for now on, that you're just like literally taking a team strategy out and you're putting a new one in. So that's cool. Madden 22 also released within the past 2 days. It was leaked all the core elites that are going to be in the game, all of the team builders that are going to be in the game, and shit like that. For the Falcons team builders, I think it's our fullback and a corner we picked up, which I was like, that's kind of ass, right? Like a fullback for my team builder. It is what it is. I'll probably still end up copping. I pre-ordered the $100 edition, so with that I'll probably get a few gold team fantasies. I don't know exactly what I get. I know I get my money's worth though. Like I always spend like the maximum edition of the game just because like it's a really good head start for me for Mutt. If you guys don't know, which I've said a million times, I don't know why I said like if you guys don't know, EA Play is giving early access to the game Thursday. You get 10 hours of EA Play. They give you a certain, like if you have EA Play, they give you like challenges that are only for that little time period. So that's like kudos for you having EA Play. So that's pretty cool. So like you get 10 hours of play and you can do anything you want. You get a head start on everything, challenges, head to head, auction house, literally everything, getting your cards. So a lot of people are going to be playing early, so we're just going to have to wait and see how it pans out. I could sit here and go over all the cards that are coming out, but like at the end of the day, like usually the only thing I do in MUT is I make an all Falcons team. So I'm excited for my Kyle Pitts because he's about to be a 6'6", a million speed tight end. Like I was cheesing him at the end of Madden 21 last year. I literally just did everything I could to throw him the ball. Like it was like, he's that good. Like he's that different, bro. When he's that tall and has that much speed, he's just gonna be a mismatch nightmare, especially in the video game. So Kyle Pitts is basically a Falcons legend before he's even took a snap in an actual game. Like, dude, like at this point I'm gonna name my next kid Kyle Pitts. Don't, Morgan, if you listen to this, don't worry about it. All right, we're gonna have another boy and we're gonna name him Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts Sturger. Oh my god. But yeah, man, I'm excited for football season. I'm excited for Madden, getting back into things of Madden. I don't think I'm gonna go super hard this year. Like obviously I want to compete, I want to have fun, I want to make content with the game, but like I want to focus more heavy on just being able to make the content. Last year in Madden, I pretty much like forced myself to like this weird thing where like I was trying to be like competitive, like really, really competitive and be tough. Like I'm tough at the game. Like I'm good at the game. Like I'm beating every motherfucker at the cookout. I am beating every motherfucker in Madden at the cookout. And that's facts, bro. Like I'm decent at Madden, bro. I'm saying like top 2-3% probably, bro. Like maybe that's talking to, I say top 5%. I'm decent, bro. Like I'm good. I know coverages. I know how the game works. Like I'm pretty tough. But like I was trying to like, I thought like being super good, like it meant something to be like top whatever in weekend league. I was always 13 win guy in weekend league out of 25. I would like force myself to play these games and I would get so frustrated. I'd be, you could see it in my face that I'm just irritated. I don't want to play this game. That like, but I forced myself to play it because I wanted to be tough. I wanted to do what everybody else is doing, bro. But like, it comes like after like doing this content creation shit and expanding my variety and just doing different shit, I came to the realization, bro, like I just need to focus on myself and what I do content wise, bro. I don't have to be I don't have to prove that I'm the toughest guy in Madden, bro. I don't have to prove that I'm a 20 win weekend guy in weekend league, bro. I don't. I just want to play the game, create content, make some friends, bro, and just have fun. Like make my team have fun. If I have if I have a super good team that I spend a lot of money on, but yeah, I'm not playing that much, I'm not having fun, that's fine. Like I gotta start telling my shit like that shit is just fine, bro, because I'm myself. I gotta start doing what, like I gotta start being LINKTREE, bro. There's been times where I just find myself like thinking like, yo, these guys are doing this, I gotta start doing this. This is what these guys are doing in MUT, so I gotta do. No, I have to do what LINKTREE has to do because I'm a totally different person. I have different hours than everybody else, and I have a different like mindset. I'm in a different position than that guy. And I've been saying this shit for years, but I haven't been taking my own advice, bro. But like, I know I went on a little rant there, but like, I'm just saying, I'm excited to play Madden. I'm gonna be playing it a lot, but if I just don't want to play the game, I'm gonna be off that bitch, bro. I got Splitgate, Apex, bro. Hopefully Titanfall will let me back in the damn games. I got options, man. It's a different year, man. So yeah, just wanted to touch on that a little bit too. Another thing, I think that's that for the Madden topics. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out some Madden content, make sure you guys check it out. Twitch.tv/YouLoveNicktana. And if you guys are still enjoying this podcast, remember 5 stars Apple Podcast. The reason I keep saying that is you guys listen to me. If we rate this 5 stars on Apple Podcast, it moves us up the algorithm. The more 5 stars we get, it will introduce more people to the pod, bring more people into the community, bring us all together, grow the pod. You know what I'm saying? So I would really appreciate that if you rate it 5 stars on Apple Pod. Share it with a friend. Tell someone. Say, hey, Nicktana's talking that stuff. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? The next thing I do want to get into, I'm gonna keep it a little on the light side, because like it's a really touchy thing that I probably I put watch my words on my notes, because I should probably not even talk about it like that. But if you guys don't know, or if you guys been hiding underneath a rock, Activision and Blizzard are being sued over the frat boy culture harassment. And just basically like the state of California is suing the shit out of these guys for bad work environments, discrimination, harassment, disrespecting women, showing privates of women that they dated, some very messed up stuff, man. Talking to female employees a certain way, female employees not getting certain wages. I really gotta watch what I'm saying here, bro. I don't want to get into it completely, man. Activision is just being sued. All right, it's bad. It looks really bad. It made me sick to my stomach reading something like this, and I hope you guys realize this and it's just like, look, take it with how you see it, but the way I see it is I don't even want to like touch another game until this shit is solved on the Activision and Blizzard side, because this shit's just disgusting. This is why like the gaming community always makes me mad, right? Because you're always on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter, at least. Things I notice is like I dead ass notice like disrespecting the female gamers, harassing female gamers, treating them as objects. It's fucking like, it's disgusting, bro. Like it comes to like, I've had incidents where Morgan will play a game and like they'll start like she'll talk in game, or her character will be a girl character, and then like guys will say like harassment words towards her, like shit that she can't even say like on stream. You know how fucking sad that is, guys? Like we need to start respecting everybody in this community, especially women, man. Like they have it so fucking hard compared to everybody else, man, because they have to deal with it. I get upset when a troll comes into my chat and says Candace, bro. I can only imagine what these girls have to deal with when they post pictures, when they have to deal with criticism, because people just think that like their content isn't shit and they're just big because they're a female, and that's just disrespectful. They just it's absolutely crazy. Respect females, man. Respect ladies. They deserve it. Seriously. I may sound like, I don't know. I don't know what I sound like, but like at the end of the day, man, just like keep that in mind. The only reason I just keep bringing that up is just because like the Activision Blizzard thing, after reading and everything, it's just like all this frat boy stuff and all this stuff that's going on. It's just like, it's obviously a problem even with grown people, adults that work on video games, which is very sad. Sexual harassment, unequal pay is just not right, especially towards women who deserve these spots, clearly stated in the article. I can link the article. I will link the article in the description. You guys can read it for yourself. I don't want to talk about it that much because, like I said, I don't know what I can or can't say. But like at the same time, like obviously, like it's a problem in the gaming community, and it's disgusting. It really is. So yeah, that's that. And then next thing, which kind of goes with what I was talking about. Also, if you guys can, I don't know if you guys can do this for Apple or Spotify or whatever. I know you can do it on YouTube. Leave a comment if you guys like this, because I'm doing more topics, less time. If you guys want to hear more topics, less time, let me know. Or if you guys would rather me do less topics and talk a little bit more, spend like 10, 15, 20 minutes on a topic, I can. I'd rather tell you guys a lot more stuff that's going on and just keep it short, simple, sweet, instead of me rambling. and whatever else. That's kind of what I'm working on now. So this is, if this feels like a different type of like structure, it's because that's the only reason. I've been doing my research a bit. But the next topic of this discussion is we're going to be talking about Coca-Cola State Farm reconsidering Overwatch League sponsorships. And this is due to the harassment charges that are being on Activision and Blizzard's head right now. And basically a spokesperson for Coca-Cola told the Washington Post, "We're working with our partners at Blizzard as we take a step for a moment to revisit future plans and programs." They confirmed that Coca-Cola is aware of allegations against Activision and Blizzard, but declined to comment if Coca-Cola would continue sponsoring leagues. So yeah, this is actually hitting very, very hard. Overwatch League is going to be losing sponsors. I don't know how that means, how it's going to work for pay for other players and stuff like that, or how it's going to affect the league entirely. But a lot of these companies are pulling out. They don't want to deal with this sort of company. They don't want to deal with this sort of bad rep. They don't want to support this at all. So obviously they know a lot about the lawsuit too, to where they're just like, look, we don't even want our product on jerseys. We don't want to, like, we don't even want to sponsor you. We ain't gonna give, like, you ain't making money off of us. So yeah, thought that was crazy. Some I touch up on. That Overwatch League is losing sponsors because of this. It's absolutely fucking wild. It's also saying Xfinity, IBM, Cheez-Its, Pringles is pulling out, man. They're gonna have to find a new chip. Yeah. And I think the last topic that I have for today before I get into my review, a new review for the channel, but it's about Halo Infinite beta, and it's saying it's really struggling on older consoles according to performance rate, which I would say which I would say, like, obviously, like, I would say no shit, because like a lot of these games are meant for next gen. They're pushing next gen to the limits. They don't want people to be playing this game off their Xbox One, day one Xbox One. They wanted to play it off the next gen series or on PC. So like I could see why this is a article, or like why it would run bad on older consoles. But at the same time, like, I think Halo does need to work better on being able to, what's that word? Why am I drawing a blank? God, I'm so tired. Working on it performance wise with the older consoles. It's saying it's okay. So this says, first and foremost, the game runs exceedingly well on the current generation hardware, the Xbox Series X and Series S, both managed to maintain frame rate targets of 60 FPS, while both run well in 120 FPS. So that's both the next gen consoles. They can go to 120, but they stay steady at 60. They're not dipping below 60, which is fine. Even if you can do the 120, 60 FPS is still fine because of what the I don't know if it's gonna be at 4K, but I'm pretty sure it'll be at 1080p for sure. This doesn't exist on the Series S, however, which means it might not be due to the console CPU, but rather something with the GPU. Things aren't as peachy as the older generation consoles. The Xbox One X does an admirable job of maintaining a 30 FPS. Have y'all ever tried to play something in 30 FPS? It's bad, bro. Like, you are skipping, you are not seeing anybody, there's no way you could play at 30 FPS. While aiming at higher resolution gameplay, but the Xbox One S struggles to match the frame rate even with the aggressive dynamic resolution scaling. So it seems like it's just having a hard time just trying to run on older consoles with older hardware, which, like I said, no shit, but at the same time they need to like fix that performance wise, because not everybody's gonna have a next gen console. I mean, like, maybe in a year or two, I feel like that's gonna be the norm, is everybody having a next gen console, but like they're still kind of rare. I know people are just starting now, like posting a shit ton of their new consoles and shit like that. I'm hoping around holiday season it'll be a lot better for people to get their consoles, get their hand on consoles and play them, whatever else. But I mean, as of now, like a lot of people are still rocking the Series X, or just the Xbox X, the Xbox One X, or just the original Xbox One. A lot of people can't get their hands on these newer consoles, so like not being able to play Halo is very disappointing. It's going through the same thing that Cyberpunk went through, when nobody could play their game off the old console, where it was just completely unfucking playable. Like if you had, everybody was just saying, if you have an older console, don't even fucking buy the game. Just fucking wait to play it. Which is absolutely wild to me, because you should have that shit planned out. Because even like Cyberpunk came out a year ago, I would say, and with it coming out a year ago, and it couldn't even fucking handle like nobody had a next gen console last year. Like I did, but I felt like I got lucky with mine. Like I had to refresh. I went to Microsoft, I went to Game, like I pretty much paid for like a $700 one on GameStop. And how GameStop gets you, man, is they fuck you, because they'll make you like do a bundle. Like you can't just like get just the Xbox. You got to get the Xbox plus 2 games, plus a year subscription, plus a headset, plus this, and it's like that, it racks up to $700. So let me make sure I'm not missing it. Of course, these results are exclusive to content available in technical tests, which 343 Industries has stressed is not final. So it is not final. It means improvements could and likely will come before launch, but also the findings might not identify. So yeah, so they're gonna work on it. They're obviously aware of it. So like, I wouldn't look too much into this, but if I bring up this topic again, you guys know why. Obviously he's just having a hard time on all older consoles. So, with one of the last topics, or not topics, I'm sorry. We're gonna do a review now, and this is a different review. I haven't played a game since I streamed last, except for the ones I already did go over with the Back 4 Blood, and well, I guess I've been playing Pokemon Unite, which I didn't touch on, but I guess I can say Pokemon Unite's fun. I've been playing the shit out of it. I'm a Greninja main, which is cool. I've been playing with my boy Vino, Link. We've all been going crazy on it, having a good time. It's a fun game. Basically a MOBA. If you don't know, it's free on Nintendo if you guys want to rock with it. But yeah, that was been a fun game. But other than that and Back 4 Blood, I haven't been playing any games. So I was like, why don't we try something different? And we're going to go over the seltzer review of Bang Seltzers. Because I have nothing else I know what to talk about, because I didn't play a game. Usually I would do a pros and cons list of what games I play, or the game I played and how I liked it and what I didn't like, but we're just gonna talk about Bang. Bang did not pay me to say any of this shit. I went to Kroger, so I was going to my grandpa John's birthday at his house. And I need to grab some drinks. So I went to go grab the Trulies, I think. And I look in the cooler and I saw the Bang Energies. And I'm like, interesting. Bang energy drinks. And I saw them and I was like, or not energy drinks, seltzers. I grabbed them joints and I just put them in the cart. I was like, I'll try them. For Bang, like I really like Bang. So it's worth a shot. How bad could they be? So yeah, I grabbed them, put them in the car. I tried every single flavor. The way I'm gonna review this is it's gonna be on a scale from 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. So yeah, easy stuff. You guys should know that shit. Bang seltzer is not like a typical seltzer. When it comes to the Bangs, they are very, 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 very sweet. So if you like sweet alcohol, you'll like these. It doesn't really even taste like a seltzer. It tastes like it's super sweet, to where it's like, you'll do this like with your tongue a little bit with your mouth, because you're gonna get cotton mouth because it's so damn sweet. Like you need a drink of water afterwards type sweet. Very good. Like if you want to drink something quick, fast, get it down, pre-game type shit, I recommend these, because you don't even taste any alcohol at all. and they're 5%. Can't go wrong with that. There's 4 flavors: the Froze Rose, the Pina Colada, the Strawberry Blast, and Purple Kitties or Kittles or some shit. Purple Kitties. Purple Kitties. I don't fucking know what it is, bro. Hold on. Let me look it up because. Yeah, I think it's Purple Kittles. For some reason, I'm like, Purple Kitties? I put kitties down here, but I'm pretty sure it's Kittles. So we're gonna start off with the first one, the Pina Colada. Pina Colada was really, really, really good. I'm not gonna cap. Was it the best one? No. But I will say, like, I've never been a fan of coconut flavor, but with something like this, I didn't really mind it. I'd say a good 8 out of 10. That might have been that was like a really, really, really good one for me. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of coconut taste. If you like that type of coconut feeling, then I'd go with the Pina Colada. About all I can say. It's good. Strawberry Blast. Every time I have a strawberry like seltzer, I'm just not the biggest fan. I think the only strawberry seltzer I really do like is the Bud Light seltzers, which they have like really strong flavor. I think Bud Light seltzers are like could be top seltz. They're really good. I just think they have the most flavor and seltzer taste to them. But when we're talking about bang, the Strawberry Blast wasn't that great. I'd have to give it a 6 out of 10. Froze Rose had to be a 10 out of 10. Probably the best one out of all of them. If I had to explain the Froze Rose, fuck, how could I explain it, bro? Let me see what everybody else is saying. Like, it has this taste. Like, it's like it actually, like, it feels like it tastes like rose. Like, it's hard to fucking explain. Like, it's like grape. It's like grape and something else. Like, I love grape, bro. Like, yes, bro. Put it in my seltzer. Give me 2 of them. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe even like berries. Like, I could say like berries or something, bro. Like, it's something. I can't fucking explain it, but it's fucking good. And then the Purple Kittles, I didn't even really fuck with, to be honest. Like, was it worse than strawberry though? I wish I had them here with me, bro. Like, I need to, like, next time I do this, I need to have them with me, because I'm kind of like fucking forgetting what they taste like right now. I wish I just had them on my lips right now. I can't even tell you what it tastes like. It's just, I remember drinking that one and I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. Fair enough. Like I said, the good thing about these though, there's 0 sugar, less calories. Go ahead and pick them up yourself. Like I said, Bang didn't pay me to say that. We're getting into the end of the podcast here. I'm going ahead and speeding it up so you guys don't have to spend forever listening to me. But we only had one question. You guys need to start asking these questions on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at YouLoveNicktana. Every time, right before I do a pod, I release a tweet saying, if you guys want to be a part of the pod, I'm writing show notes right now. Ask me a few questions so I can put in the pod. You can be a part of it. I only got one question. The question comes from my man Vino. It's for people who want to stream but don't know if they're entertaining enough and camera shy. Okay, so first thing I would say to you is if you do want to stream, do not invest a lot of money in it. First off, I recommend that to a lot of people. You could be really cheap, get streams off, and like practice before you even spend in like hundreds of dollars. I messed up. I spent a lot of money on my stream equipment before knowing if I really liked him. I just told myself I would like him. I know I would. And look what I did. I'm here two years later, enjoying the shit out of it, still with you guys. That's not the point. If you don't know if you're entertaining enough, or you don't know if you're liking it, Xbox and PlayStation have this feature to where you could just stream straight from the console, hook up a webcam, practice, release some tweets out, see if you like it, see if you want people to watch you, pull up your Twitch chat on like your computer next to you or on your phone or whatever you have. Try that out. But you did say camera shy too. A lot of streams have cameras. If you don't have a camera, it's going to be a lot harder for you to separate you from competition. The only reason I say that is because, like, imagine if I just had a blank screen and you were just watching me play gameplay. You're not attached to me emotionally. You don't see any of my reactions. It's just you're watching someone you don't even know what they look like play a video game. And if you're not good enough to play said video game, like if you're not Shroud level, Ninja level, Nick Merckx level, there's no point. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Like, you gotta have some sort of webcam. You gotta be some sort of entertaining. So with that being said, there are things you can have on stream that you could have that isn't a webcam that could be totally interactive. I know there's VTubers that have like models of themselves. They can put on the screen, people can interact with it. It lights up when it talks, a mouth moves. It has little like gestures and shit. If you like that, if you're camera shy. Also, I would recommend there's like this weird cat thing, and it shows a picture of a cat and a keyboard and a mouse, and every time you do inputs on your keyboard and mouse, it will like actually click the keyboard and mouse, and like when you talk, it will talk for you. Definitely things for people who don't want to use a webcam. But if you don't like to practice to see if you're entertaining, I would just basically like start off with something cheap. You're not gonna have a camera, so you don't have to worry about lighting, anything else. I would figure out how much the cat thing costs, which I'm pretty sure it's free. I would, if you want to do VTubing, I would pay a good price for a VTube and just stream from your console and just see if you enjoy it. A lot of people, they don't enjoy it. Like, a lot of people, they don't like it. A lot of people don't like when nobody comes to their stream, or nobody like supports them, or like maybe they have a bad day and they don't get enough subs or whatever. Like, a lot of people are they think they're doing something wrong when nobody's showing up, and they get like very negative. And that's just not the mindset. Like, if you stream, just enjoy it because you enjoy it. Like, I like creating content for people that enjoy my shit. I like being able to make clips, videos, YouTube videos, recording myself, doing different shit for you guys to see. You guys love it, and like, I love doing it. It's like sharing my life with everybody who really loves me and like really wants to be a part of what I'm doing. That's why I love doing it. But I mean, if you don't think you're entertaining enough and you try it for a few weeks and you're like, hey man, this isn't for me, no hard feelings, no money lost. You just spent your money on your VTube thing and whatever else. But I would try that before you spend any serious money on any stream equipment or whatever else. That's my tip to you, Vino. And yeah, I appreciate you asking a question and shit. That means a lot. But with that being said, man, we're reaching the 50-minute mark. That's been another episode of the Tana iView podcast. Thank you guys for rocking with me on episode 6. Much love to you guys. Like I said, rate this shit 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Share it with a friend. Put it on Twitter. Put it in the car with your mom. Play it at your sister's birthday party. I don't care. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me, sticking here for the end of the VOD. If you guys listen to this and you guys are watching this on YouTube and you made it to the end, comment the word ice cream so I know you watched the whole damn thing. And if you watched the whole damn thing, I got a surprise for you. Just make sure you hit me up on Twitter at YouLoveNicktana. Check out my Instagram at YouLoveNicktana. All of my socials are going to be on the top right of the screen. If you're listening to the audio version, everything's going to be in the description. And that's been another episode of Tana's iView podcast. I'll be back in 2 weeks with my guest. And that's all I got to say, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the pod. Catch y'all later. Peace.